Hello, all. How goes it? How is everybody doing? Laura's here. Hello, hello. I am going through a book, a library book. I'll probably continue to go through it during the sprints. Maybe, if I can get situated. I have too much stuff in here. I was just talking to a friend about it. It's like being somebody that has art supplies, it's like you have stuff that you need, and yeah. Stephanie's here. Welcome. Bless you. Poncho sneezed. Hello, Inca. How are you? Bless you. How are you doing? Hello. Made friends. Hello. Hiya. How are you all doing? I am drinking coffee with cinnamon creamer. It's probably going to be my last one with it because I ran out, and I have a crap load of tea in there that I need to use up. Tea bags. What do I do with my... What are you all working on today? Oh, he's such a sweet dog. Nancy's ready to write. Yes. Stephanie, looking forward to figuring out the tarot spread I need for this scene. I saw, I think it was on Jenna's, the tarot for writers book that she has. I'm really curious. I'm not even writing fiction at the moment, and I'm still like, because I need more stuff. I need more stuff. I have artist friends who actually have storage units for their art materials, and I just can't see spending money to store stuff. I mean, I have to get like the smallest one available because I don't have that much, but still. See, I'm working on editing the final episode in the self-publishing tips and tricks show. Yes. Very cool. Y'all need to check out her channel on YouTube. She has some wonderful information. We all the co-hosts, which are myself, Ben, Pick, and Morgan Lee, picked out what we learned from all of 20 plus authors over the last year. The episode will come out December 15th. Very cool. Do you already have it up where we can, I assume you probably do, where we can save it, make sure, and hit the bell and all that good stuff? Going to do some planning, outline a thing for work, and then hopefully finish writing the scene. Very cool. Ready? Really? I'll check it out. Yeah, it was on one of her vlogmases, one of the first ones. Usually the first one or the second one. If you're wanting to see her vlogmas, but it's tarot for writers. And it, yeah. Copying my book for formatting with final fixes. Yay. Hello, Sarah. How are you? What are you working on today? Hello, Jennifer. What's the plan today? Oops. My comments just jumped. me find where I am. Jennifer, Lindsay, hello, hello. Still editing the episode. That's what I'm working on today. I already cut all the clips out for the episode. Very cool. I need to do some shooting online. I think today part of my today, I hadn't even done my to-do list for today, is to prep some things that I need for something on my other channel. Oh. That's probably a good thing with me because I just like Very cool. Those were some really cool. I know I'm overusing the word cool, but that was speaking of which, those were some good YouTube videos with you all. I'm referring to these. Jen, hello. How are you? Revising a bit, also celebrating. I received my first Kirkus. Yes, how exciting. That's amazing. That makes my day better. Whoops. It's not wanting to click. Come on, baby. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Jen. Laura started a load of laundry. I think Christmas cards are done, except for those few people who are missing addresses for. We have 2 minutes before the sprint starts. So you might be getting your stuff ready, get something to drink, something to snack on. Just get situated so that your 20 minutes are focused. Well, I don't know if I assume I lost internet there for a second. Let's go ahead and get ready for the first sprint. So if you see a blip in there or I poofed, that's what it was, but I think we're good now. Okay, all, let's go ahead and get started on this first sprint, and I will see you all in 20 minutes. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, all, how did you do? My FedEx man came in the middle of mine. Delivered a package. City's here. Hello. Let's see. Rachel's working on some articles today for some moolah while my editing is placed aside for the moment. Nice. Hello, Rachel. Congrats. Thank you. So relieved. Congrats. Hello. Congrats. Oh, you're fine. You know you're fine. Hello, people. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, I would appreciate that. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Read the description for pertinent links to HB, to heart breathings. Also, that reminds me, HB90 Bootcamp is now open for enrollment. It has been for a few days. If that's something that you're interested in, there is a link in the description that you can go to for more information. It's a, if you're not familiar with it, it's a Sarah Cannon course that you can take that's related to planning, and it's amazing. A lot of us have taken it. I have yet to hear anything negative from anyone. Maybe I'm living in a what is that called, echo chamber, but yeah, it's great. Hello, Paget. Congratulations, Jennifer. Thanks for the reminder. Did you have fun last night, Paget? Do tell. Hello. Heather's here. Hello, Heather. Hello, Jen. Lindsay's rocking along. Working on email campaign. Very cool. Hard to measure progress with my current project, but I'm feeling good about it. That's always a plus. Laura's working on chapter 31. Had to find Word. I hate random updates that close things I had up. Oh, yes. Also was freaked out by the noise, which is actually the washing machine. But it's relatively new, so it's a new sound. Getting some writing done with y'all is awesome. I got a couple of fixes done, but my hip is playing up. Oh no, I really wish I had a standing desk sometimes. Yeah, I've even considered rigging something up on my kitchen table. We have a higher kitchen table, and then that way I could, even a box or something, and just set my laptop up there. Hey, Fitty, how are you? Hey, Lindsay, how are you today? Inca, I'm sorry about that. Getting even slightly older is no joke. My back hip have been bugging me too. I wonder if it's the weather too. It's that time of year. Jennifer, I got a standing desk last year because of hip problems. It really does help a lot. I alternate sitting and standing. Best thing about HB90 to me is how flexible it is. It's a framework. Sarah gives you, and then you manipulate it to make it your own. Oh, it's information Sarah gives you, and then you manipulate it to make it your own. Sorry, wrong inflection. But I agree, because I've been using Happy Planner along with it. I need to go through the um, goal setting for 2023. I'm hesitant. It seems like, I don't know. I don't want to whine. It's a me thing. Hello, I'm on PTO for the day job, so playing romance writer today. Yes. Well, I'm glad you're getting time to write and put it that way. I hope you're okay though. Jennifer's, I'm taking HB90 for the first time. It is great. It really is. And she's always available. It seems you can ask her questions and things and get feedback, and it's nice. It is. It's well worth it. Hi everyone, just popping in to say hi and cheerlead everyone. Hope all the words are going great. Once when I was at a hotel, I put my monitor on top of a bureau so I could stand up. You can just read it. I'm concerned about taking out over more of the house. My stuff is in a good half of it, and then we live in the other half. It's like two different, I wish I could afford to have a place outside the home, but it's just not practical. And I think I say that too often, and it's impeding my money flow. Doing better than yesterday. Oh, I hope you're okay. Biddy, I also had a standing desk and also alternate, but mostly stand and walk on a treadmill. Yeah, I would love to have a standing desk with a treadmill underneath it. I have a Bluetooth keyboard for my laptop, so I can just move the keyboard to the top of the box or something if I want to stand. Cool. But a magic moving desk would rock, as would a huge house. Huge house is just more to take care of. I've had a big house, and it's not, the newness wears off, or it did for me. It wore off on me, I prefer having a small house. Ours is like 1,200 square feet that we have right now, and we still don't use it all. I tried to put all my art and writing stuff in this one room, and so we have 2 rooms that aren't even being used. I have a high-ish desk, so I sit my laptop there, so it forces me to stand often. I actually have a sideboard with high shelves that I could use. Good call. Very cool. Yeah. Even yeah. Not quite. And hubby wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't bat an eye if I did do it. But I just, you know, I don't know. Maybe I want to have it separate, I want to have that's yeah. I mean, I can't shut the door. I have a curtain for it's one of those arch doorways. HB90 is definitely worth it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have less than a minute to go before the next sprint. So get yourself situated. Hopefully, I will not have a FedEx man at my door again during this one, and I can just focus on the task at hand. And I have this thing about paying stuff off. Oh, you mean the HB90? Yeah, yeah, that is cool. I really like this. She has that set up. I want a house with a 3rd floor studio and crafting and working, magical storage hidden in walls that I can open. Ooh. Are you sick? I'm doing a DoorDash Uber Eats in addition to writing, so I'm not here as much during the day. It's a bummer, but I needed to break the day up. Sounds good. Y'all ready? Let's get going on this next sprint. I will see you all in 20 minutes. You've got this. That scared me. Made me jump. How did you all do? We had a 3K square foot house before this one, and that was just way too big. So much cleaning all the time. I don't like spending my time that way. And also repairs and just upkeep. I mean, the bigger the house, the more often you have to do things. And it's, I don't know. I think it's a personal thing to me, but I don't like big houses. I'm a clutter mess of projects and piles of good intentions. I like that. Clutter mess of projects and piles of good intentions. HB90 is a total game changer. I did the course for the first time this quarter. After trying to do it by myself in Q3, I've got so much done that I'm winding down for Christmas already. Yes. Laura, I keep thinking money and space would help. Energy and sleep would probably be better. Me, it's money. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised, too. Combination of all of the above. If we ever have a big house again, it will be because we can afford maid service. I want one of those under the desk cycle. Yeah. What is her name? I keep trying to think of this TikToker. I know you all would know who it is, but she has one. She has yeah, and it just looks it looks like it would be very practical. Fitty, I'm a photographer and have a studio, lots of room. If anyone is in upstate New York and needs a room for their own, oh, I wish you were in Kansas. Too. I had a friend that bought an old Cress's building in a nearby town, and she was hoping she could turn the third floor into like studios for local artists and all, but it's just not going to work. I wish it would. I mean, it's just it has like a huge skylight, and it's just yeah. We sold our big house at the beginning of the year, and we just bought a much smaller house. I'm looking forward to moving into next month. Very cool. And really, I wish you lived closer. That would be awesome. I didn't count before, but I'm at 4,022 in this section right now. Yes. Good job. Bunny, who streams on Monday, mornings at 11, is in upstate New York. There you go. I would like it even if I had just someplace, I mean, it's not public, but just someplace I could take my laptop, you know? When I was an adjunct at an area college, I had a small office, and that was all I used it for, was that. I would take just shut the door and be able to just, but I don't have that now. There's just something mental about physically being in another location, and just going to a coffee shop just isn't the same for me. I think there's too much, yeah. I agree on energy and sleep helping, but I also wish for money and space. Big house, maid service. Yeah. Bluetooth keyboards are where it's at. Atticus is lagging on me, and I am praying for faith. Oh, how are you liking Atticus though overall? Paget, as it could be my bought in 2014 computer. Ah, maybe. Is it a Mac or is it a? I assume if you have Atticus, it's a PC. Or that and the keyboard on my laptop was double spacing everything or double lettering or whatever. Oh. We're hoping to move next year, probably in the spring. Anything bigger than we have now. Please, powers that be. That reminds me. I I was not at coffee chat on Friday. Where was I Friday? I don't remember where I was Friday. But Sarah was talking about having a manifestation course. I don't know if any of the other admin are here, if you know anything about it, with all of us talking about wanting certain events in our lives. I wondered. Laura, I was always told not to pray for patience because you will be presented with a scenario where you need it. Over the weekend, he made the comment that I would get more into the Christmas spirit if I would start buying, if I would spend some money. I'll spend some money. And mine was I wanted to get rid of things around the house, just things that we weren't using anymore, just get rid of it, freshen up, And there was something else. Come Monday, I wound up having to spend just over $1,000 in one day. That hurt. I don't like spending money. I'm cheap. Frugal. I'm frugal. And so we're watching very closely what we say now, because I definitely had to go spend money and definitely got rid of a few things. Yeah. I can remember saying too that I needed some big, huge life altering event to happen for me to just make all these changes I was wanting in my life. I needed something big to happen. And then like a week later, my sister died. So yeah, be careful what you wish for. The right place will pop up. Yep. Just a few hours every couple of days. I need to get out of the house and make money at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. That reminds me that I want to see if the Bluetooth keyboard will work for this laptop. That would be cool. Are you looking at a particular one that you're wanting, or are you just wondering if your laptop has Bluetooth? I will regret it come tax time, but what can you do? It should, I'm assuming. That's what I'm doing wrong right now. I feel like Job of Atticus' computer lagging. Where is the lesson? We are halfway through the sprints, so if you haven't yet, please get up and walk around, even if it's just to your front door and back. Freshen up your drink. Get a munchie. Stand up and touch your toes a few times, or do a few jumping jacks, or just go switch laundry, or whatever it is you need to do. Our next sprint is going to start in just over a minute. And if you're not back before we start, we will be here, and we want you to be around for a long, long time. So sitting is the new smoking. So that was my friendly reminder. Also, heart breathings, if you're not a member, there is a link in the description below that will give you more information. Wonderful group, highly recommend. I wish I'd had it 20 years ago. Not that it's not great now. Yeah. This is the group I wished for 20 years ago, I'll put it that way. That's one of the things about text. Let me get back to comments. That's one of the things about tax time. It's going to be negative factor. Also, after I expect it to be easy to get, or this idea has made the breakfast shift. I haven't waited table since 2006, so maybe they're like, meh, she's too out of practice. I feel like I'd be terrible at waiting tables. I think I'd drop it. I think I would tell people off. I used to wait tables. Okay, all. I'm going to pause that friendly little timer there. Everybody get situated. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I will see you in 20 minutes. You got this. Let's go do it. How did everybody do? Let's see, Paget. The Bluetooth keyboard should work for you as long as your laptop has a Bluetooth option, which I feel like if my 2014 Lenovo does, they all do. Homework is done. Yes. Jen writes romance. Some days I was excellent, and some days I was in the weeds, like the whole time. You have to have a system and a supportive host staff who doesn't double or triple seat you. Too many ways of teaching to wait tables. I'd be telling people to put their hands down and be patient and wait their turn. And a good system for remembering things, which for me was writing everything down, memento style. Even if someone was like, oh, can I have a side of ranch randomly? I would still write it down. Writing spaces is a really good idea. I might see if I can get that going next. Oh, that would be cool. I would have to do that too. Same. I know nobody asked. But yeah. Mind your P's and Q's, guest. Where are your manners? I used to pay monthly for co-working space to go and write, and I enjoyed that so much. And there's a local family here that I bet I could ask if I could use a spot in one of their businesses. They would help me figure it out. You can hear my teacher voice, can't you? Yes, I can. You know, I'm so in the habit of reminding Beebs, like, how do I ask for that? And what do you say? I can totally see this popping right out of my mouth. They had events and stuff like that all the time. So it was like a social networking thing sometimes as well. I have been listening to a series where she's on an event planner. That sounds like something kind of fun. But I don't have the connections for that. Hatchet, that is so the dream. Like a WeWork. Oh my God, Josh and I have talked about sharing one. That would be so dope. Just have space with a table and a lawn. Yeah, and a lamp. Yes, yes. My mom was a kindergarten teacher for many years and is a high school librarian now, and she's rubbed right off on me. Must have been air osmosis. It just springs forth. I didn't go to an office, but would just grab a table and work for a few hours and drink endless cups of the best coffee I've ever had. I also used to host a freelance group pre-COVID as it worked too. It's money for me too, money and less clutter. I would love for every room to be almost uncomfortably bare, except for the one room to put all my writing drafts and washi tape. And what I'm doing. Yeah. I want my living space, the other part of the house, I want it very minimized. I want it very minimal. I want white walls. I want spare furniture. I want, yeah. I want. I used to go to Barnes and Noble and work in the cafe, and that was great because there was nothing else to do but grade or plan or whatever. That's also part of having a young child. Yeah, I used to be on my daughter constantly about how to act in restaurants, playgrounds, anywhere. What are you frowning? Laura, if I was at home or school, the distraction. Yeah, see, that's me. If I go, I know nobody asked. Nobody asked me. But yeah, there's too much stuff. And because I used to work in the library, that isn't really an option. I mean, yeah, because then you go and everybody, hey, what's going on? Haven't seen, yeah. Hello, Allie, how are you? How'd you, yeah, totally. That's what I mean, literally, the ones that are desk, table, and a light, even a cubicle, I don't care. Not my house, basically, with no one asking me where things are. And big life events like that rarely work for the changes we want. Not like it does in the movie, anyways. And she took over doing that for younger kids at play areas and gave the moms a break, more like playing with them and keeping them safe. I might have to be in Sarah's stream for a bit. I think there was some new class she mentioned. Yeah, she's going to do a. I mentioned it earlier. She's going to do a class on. Um, I think this is what you're referring to on manifesting. Um, she does have a video that just came out this afternoon. I haven't watched it, so I bet that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I need to do that too. I wish I could afford. Yeah. I feel called out on laundry. Did you have the washer sing? Did you hear the washer sing? Nope. That makes me feel better. Sometimes Josh is like, she doesn't have to say please to me every time. It depends on the context, but I have to nail this in or it won't take. Yeah. And I think it's important. Again, nobody asked me. While sitting in the new smoking. That's so true. Sitting in the new smoking. It's a nice habit. Mine used to call women. Oh, sitting is this new smoking. Oh, okay. It's a nice habit. Mine used to call women Miss plus their name too. I am way behind on comments, aren't I? That was a Dicker thing, but I always thought it sounded nice. I need to. We have 2 minutes until the next sprint, and this is our last sprint for today. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to get to all the comments as much as I want to. Yeah, let me scroll way down here. If you check out the book app, Dare, it is helpful for this kind of thing, FYI. Not me jumping 50 feet. I hear ya. Yep. Speaking of the cat sound, we've got 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now that I have a legit strategy for dealing with anxiety, I could do it, but I didn't then. I'm scrolling back so I make sure I have Paget's comment in context. I'm sorry your uncle passed away. Here we go. I hear you. I'm an extrovert, but public speaking is knee buckling for some of us. I was in plays and shows a lot, and that was fine, but that's pretending. Public speaking is showing your knowledge, and I still struggle with it. One of the hardest parts of my uncle dying was that the last time I saw him was on his 80th birthday party, and there was a time for people to take the mic and say lovely things about him, and I had a great. Just pause the kitty. I had a great speech prepared, if I do say so myself, and I'd practiced, etc., but I choked. I sent it to my aunt after he died, but I wanted him to hear it. Major regrets. Anyway, I'm sorry. Now that I have a legit strategy for dealing with it. I'm sorry about that. That's, yeah. A couple more comments then. I got my creative writing bachelor's about 16 years ago and promptly started a photography company, which took off, and now I'm selling it. So now I get to write. Yes. 2 hours. My group was like 7 people tops, totally different. Yeah, I would sign up early too in your situation. Yeah. Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. More. Honestly, Paget, the choke is the reality, the love, and the loss. It is what makes the people who heard you feel it. It's really all good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start this next sprint so we can get going. And I will see you all in 20 minutes. Let's make it count. It's our last one today. Okay, all, how did you do? I am learning some things I didn't know. Let's see. Looks like Paget was getting some good advice. Talking about coffee, which is like Patreon. See, you're helping me with my oldness showing through. I'll be smarter next time. Thank you. That's cool. Remember, I have oldness. I'm looking at your picture. I think that's a lie. I know people have used it for years. I'm definitely naive when it comes to all the social media stuff. I have very little patience for it. The picture was highly edited by the lady who took it back in 2018. Partially because it's a time suck and partially because teaching middle school and dealing with fallout from it for kids was brutal. I'm like, enough. Even though I know a lot of good can come from it too. I always feel like I'm so behind everyone else. Now you've met me. You can be ahead. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes. You're welcome, Inca. Good deal. Yes. I am chatty, but also learning and watching DIYs for Christmas. Made good progress. Thank you. You're welcome. I am so glad. Oh, yeah. I love these. I love these live chats, these live work sessions. I left this up for your watch time, but I had to leave, leave out to get the kiddo and take him to therapy. I got back like 2 minutes ago, back to editing my video. You got this. Thank you. Actually getting stuff done. I hope everyone has a lovely day. Good to see you. You have a good one too. Thank you for chatting in the sprint. You're welcome. Thank you for the sprint. Sorry once. Oh, don't ever apologize. You're fine. We can just skip past your comments if it bothers us. You're good. Seriously. You're with your people here. Bookmarking my book so I can. Yes. We got 450 words written. Yes. And a bunch of research. Research is where I'm at right now. And then I'm going to have to, I love watching, especially Christmas DIYs and art videos. Yeah, that was the last one. I would be lost without you, Paget. Yes. Seriously, you're wonderful. You're awesome. You're cool. Okay, since that's it, I want to thank you. And as usual, you all rock. I'm seeing what, Laura. Christmas DIYs and art videos is one section of piles here. Okay, all. I will see you, and I appreciate you more than you can know. Truly, these sprints would not be the same without you. And I hope I see you on Tuesday. Usually what I've been doing is putting up the thumbnail and all on Mondays for that week in case something happens or changes, especially this time of year. Um, so anyway, be looking out for it, and I will see you all on Tuesday.